Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Bash and this is episode 2 of our 1.19 Survival Let's Play. I did not expect to receive the amount of love you guys gave in the last episode. Thank you so much to anybody that joined and anybody that's going to be joining us along the way. In this last episode, we established our bearings and we built ourselves a nice little base. In this episode, I want to start developing a trading economy using the farmer villagers. Let's go find a village, bring home 2 villagers, we'll make a breeder once we get them back, we'll build a farmer's trading hub, we'll make some carrot farms, and if we have any time at the end of the episode, we'll get an enchantment table and another portal. So obviously my first task was to come home with a couple of villagers. I started looking around the area and I found this village just on the other side of this mountain. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I hope we're in time. Hopefully the zombies haven't gotten to the villagers yet. Oh, there's a Fletcher in here. How's it going, buddy? Oh, and there's a chest in here. Just a little bit of food and an emerald. Some potatoes, too. That's kind of nice. We'll take those. We're going to take this hay as well. The cows are hungry. Oh, look at you guys up here. So cute. Looks like the iron golem is trapped. And so is this guy. Well, we have villagers. That's a good sign. I'm taking your bed. So I'm going to show you guys a trick. And this is how I always move my villagers early game. This is obviously before you get your rails and your minecart established. But pretty much what you do is you lay down a bed. And then you lay down a bell. You ring the bell. He'll come over to the bed and stand on the bed. Then you can take the bell and you come over here a little ways, not too far because they have a certain radius. You lay down another bed, you ring the bell. It looks like we've got a couple established now. And then you come back here and you break this bed and they'll come to that bed. So we've got 3 villagers coming. You'll want to ring it every once in a while just to make sure that they keep going to that bed. Once again, you'll go a little further, lay down the bed, ring the bell, and oh, you guys got to make sure that all of the beds are broken. I failed to do that. So yeah, just go around, make sure no beds are around the area, and yeah, you just pretty much do that over and over again. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, we're gonna need to get you guys out of here. I'm not a big fan of having roommates. Alright, so on that note, let's go ahead and start this breeder. I think I'm gonna put the breeder just in the mountain here, maybe to the side of my base. Just a ways away is enough for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna dig a really big hole in the ground and start putting the breeder components inside. While I put the villagers into the breeder, I want to explain how the breeder works. So it's a design by Logical Geek Boy, and for the most part, the villagers in the back farm will collect carrots and they'll breed. Eventually, they'll have a baby because of all the beds, and the baby will want to jump on those beds, so it'll try to run over the trapdoors but end up falling into a water stream that'll push them onto a half slab. When they're tall enough, they'll begin to drown, so they'll raise themselves up and put themselves into this very end tank. That's where I can dispense them wherever I need them. With that finished, I want to go ahead and start the carrot farms, and I think I'm going to put those right in here since we already have one started with the breeder. So yeah, I'm just going to once again dig a really big hole and start putting the components to the carrot farms inside. Alright, so now that we have the room cleared out, we can start putting in the parts that'll make this work. We're first going to start with a 9x9 square of dirt. Once that's filled in, go ahead and remove this center block. That's going to be where the water is in order to fertilize the farm. Place that in. And then on top of that, I need to do the composter. So let's go ahead and place that down, and then on top of that, 2 glass blocks. And then just above the glass blocks will be the second layer on this side. And there will be 2 layers on each side, giving us 4 farms total. Alright, so we're just finishing up this second layer up here, and I'm going to go ahead and start a wall. I want it to cover this edge of the farm, obviously. In the back, it doesn't really matter, so we're going to use cobblestone. But in the front here, I want to use glass. That way I can peek into the farm every once in a while and check on the villagers, make sure everything's fine and they're doing their jobs correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and when we get back, all 4 farms should be done. Alright, so with this glass wall here, this finishes up farm number 4. As you can see, we have 2 on the bottom, 1, 2, and 2 on the top. So we can go ahead and start bringing in our villagers and getting our farmers all in place. So as you can see, we've AFK'd the breeder, and it's working just fine. We've got plenty of villagers. I'm just setting up the dispenser and the rails right now in order to bring the villagers around towards the carrot farms. Okay, so this should work, and it doesn't. Okay, so we don't have enough power, and it didn't pick up a villager, which means I need to bring this rail in. I thought it looked wrong. So let's replace this with a powered rail. Let's put our minecart back in the dispenser, and 2 blocks here, and then we'll replace our rails on top. Now in theory, this should fix the problems we had. Let's see. Okay, perfect. We've got a villager and no redstone torch. There we go. And he's in the spot we need him. Perfect. So he should go to his job site block. I didn't have a whole lot of rails, but we'll get him in there regardless. Just go where I need you to. Perfect. Yep, he's doing exactly what I'd hoped. And we'll block him in with a fence post. That'll be a part of the collection system of the carrots themselves. And yeah, we've got to do 1 more on the other side and then 1 in the middle. I'm just finishing up the bottom layer, the last 3 villagers, and you've got to put this collection system down at the bottom underneath the middle villager, and he'll just sit right on that block. And there is the finished product, 4 fully automatic carrot farms. This is another Logical Geek Boy invention, so go ahead and check out his channel. He's absolutely magnificent. The next thing I started working on was the Farmer Trading Hub. I failed to start the replay mod, however, so I don't have any clips for the very beginning of this build, unfortunately, but oh well, we'll just start where the replay mod started. And after quite a few hours of building, we are finally finished with the Farmer Trading Hub. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this minecart back in this dispenser here quick. But yeah, we have the breeder and the carrot farms in the back, and the villagers will actually be doing the trading with are up front here. And then of course we have this awesome view of that mountain out front once again. I was going for more of like a barn kind of feel while still being homey and comfortable at the same time. I do hope you guys enjoy it. The exterior obviously had to match the starter house, but we pretty much freestyled this whole thing. Now what I think I want to do is I want to go check on the carrot farms here, see how many we've got. Oh, we've got quite a few stacks. That can get us started. We'll start locking in all the trades with the villagers and actually get that carrot trade available with every one of them. I'm going to need this half slab here just to put on top of the composter here, I'm sorry. But what we're pretty much going to do is just remove that composter, take his job away, and then replace it, and he'll get a new job. And we'll just do this a bunch of times here until he finally gets that carrot trade. And then once he has the carrot trade, we'll trade him carrots, get some emeralds off of him, and that will lock in his trade. So this is taking quite a while here. Usually don't take this long. Let me keep doing this until you guys see. Alright, there we go. We've got the carrot trade, so let's go ahead and trade with him a couple times here. I think I have enough carrots here to get all 8 of these guys up to the next level. Each villager has its own level based off of how much you've traded with them. The first level is novice. It doesn't have a badge on it. It means that you've never really traded with them. If so, maybe a couple times. The next level would be apprentice, and as you can see, the guy on the left just had swirlies around him, and he now has an iron badge at his hip. That means he's an apprentice. The next level after that would be journeyman. It'd be represented by a gold badge. And then after that, expert, emerald badge at his hip. And then the very last level, the master, will be a diamond badge at his hip, and he'll have all of the available trades available to you. Okay, so I traded with the villagers over there, and I've got a little bit of a side quest that I want to do because we're running really low on iron right now. I've come 100 blocks away from the traders over there just so that the villagers aren't interfering with each other. And we're going to build an iron farm out of this cobblestone. It'll be a little bit ugly, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to throw something nice around it, make it tie into the area. But I absolutely need iron right now, so this is the easiest way that I can think of. But it shouldn't take long, so let's go ahead and do a time lapse real quick of me throwing together this iron farm. With our iron farm completed, let's get back to the original punch list, and the last things on there are the nether portal and the enchantment table. So I'm just getting some obsidian down here in order to go up to the surface and craft those items. We're back up to the surface now, and we're gonna go ahead and do the enchantment table first, and I think I have the perfect spot for it. And with 2 rows of bookshelves all the way around, we should have 30 levels, and we do. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do the nether portal now. I'm going to put it right across this wall here, adjacent to the fireplace, which I'm actually going to do here in a minute. But nothing fancy, just a standard size nether portal frame. That way we can get in, see what kind of nether we have, and start getting some material. Okay, moment of truth. Let's go ahead and light the portal. We'll throw this back and we'll get in there and see what kind of nether we have. Okay, here we go, kitty. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just keep waiting. Please don't die, please don't die. Oh yeah, this isn't too bad. Yeah, I like this. It's just a bunch of soul sand. I can use that for bubble elevators. There's a bunch of lava over here. I'm looking for a fortress, but I don't think I see one, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and head back. I don't want to be in here for too long. Plus, I have something that I want to do in order to finish off this episode. And that final thing is adding a little green emerald gem in the windows of each side of the build that we made today for the farmer traders, just to represent that this is the place we're going to get most of our emeralds. Plus, I think it adds a nice little touch. I really hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you really enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to see more. We accomplished a lot in this one, but I can't wait to see you guys in the next. This has been Bash, and I'll talk to you guys next time.